Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on this rainy morning, afternoon. Can't remember what time it is. Hello, Follows Chalk. He's still with us here.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
Yeah, man, it's magic. Yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. I've got my bottle of Starry next to me this time. Half drunk, but yeah, I actually wanted to get a zero sugar Starry, but they didn't have any. And I was just craving a Starry when I was at the store, so I was like, you know what? I'm just getting a regular Starry, and it's going to be okay. So yeah, here we are. We need to go to Daniel, I believe. Yeah, up through the Narrows, which is to the far north. We're going to be basically exploring this whole area this time, and we'll see how it goes. One thing I want to touch on here, I think on the very first installment it was of this Honest Hearts DLC, I really do think, I mentioned that this was the most popular of the 4 DLCs. I was wrong. I mixed this up with Old World Blues, which is the DLC we're going to be playing next. That seems to be the most popular of the DLCs. This is actually the least popular. It's kind of like a toss-up between this and Dead Money. A lot of people complain about Dead Money because it's, you know, quote-unquote challenging or hard. Wow, there we go. That took forever. But this one, they just say it's boring, and I'm a little surprised by that. I'm not really bored. I love this environment. That's one of the big things for me in games is immersion. So if I'm immersed like this, I'm a happy guy. Yes. Caterpillar's Mound. That's where we're going to be headed for. So we're going to be doing some swimming. Don't mind us. Nice thing is the water up here is not irradiated. I'm not gaining rads by just hanging out in the water, so I like that a lot. Yeah, I can even drink this water and not get any rads. Very, very good. Caterpillar's Mound. Very strange. So it's this thing? Just this big hill? You have discovered Caterpillar's Mound. Okay, what about it? Just that there's a bunch of Xander root up here? That's really strange. Well, whatever. There is a boat over here. I just wanted to see what was up with this. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way. That's the Narrows, where I need to go. What's with this boat? More Xander root. Okay. Alright. Well, let's head into the Narrows then. Go meet Daniel. Daniel doesn't have a last name, I don't think. Or if he does, it hasn't been said yet. So we just call him Daniel. We're going to go see Daniel, everyone. The Narrows.
The Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
Okay, Follows Chalk. Yeah, Daniel, every time I say Daniel, it makes me think of a couple coworkers of mine I've had named Daniel over the years. They no longer work with me, but hope they're doing okay. Actually, one of them I like to call Denial. That's how I told him and the other Daniel apart. And I don't know, apparently I thought I was really clever doing that, but yeah, that's what I did. Oh, hello. Are you talking to me?
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Cool. What's your deal? I like your bear glove. Where can I get one?
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe.
Okay.
Each sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yao Guai that threatened our people.
Makes
Our
sense.
shaman, Whitebird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
Cool. This seems so weird to say. What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill omen, no? Midwife to Sorrows?
Midwife? I haven't seen any children around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines.
Let's talk about something else.
What would you speak of?
Give me some info on this Daniel fellow. Who is he?
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
Holy books?
Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
Have you known Daniel long?
6 years. He attended the birth of my third child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the Father, and my child's with it.
Damn.
Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am.
Alright, that's cool.
What would you speak of?
Tell me more about your tribe.
We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the holy tongue. We have had good relations with the other tribes in the valley. At least before Salt Upon Wounds brought his Whitelegs here. We
Okay.
have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the Whitelegs from overrunning us so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
Okay, so that's who Salt Upon Wounds is. He is essentially the leader of this band of Whitelegs. I've been wondering about that since, Follows Chalk won't shut up about him. What do you know about Salt Upon Wounds?
He is war chief of the Whitelegs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Okay. Who or what is the Father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That doesn't sound like what I've heard about the New Canaanites.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared.
Okay, I see. That's fascinating.
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own.
That's all I wanted to know for
Then I
now.
will look forward to our next speaking.
No, Waking Cloud. Come back, I'm quicker than you.
Greetings and blessings to you. Daniel still awaits you.
Yeah, there was still more to... Oh, I can't ask anymore. Okay.
Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
I could have swore there was more to ask her, but I guess I could be wrong. Dead Horse Tribal, okay. So it looks like there are ways up top. It looks like there's a cave over here, maybe? Or something? Let's fully explore this area. It seems like a safe place. Yeah, here it is. Sweet Flower Cave. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. Damn. Lunchbox. Yeah. Shouldn't have come up here, buddy. Oh man, there's another one. I was gonna say, I felt like I could hear something moving around, but I really did not see them. They blended in very, very well with the ground. I feel like there's lunchboxes around for a reason. Could probably like make a bunch of crap with them, but I just don't care. Not to sound all exhausted and everything, but I really just don't give a crap about that stuff. There he goes. Hell yeah.
Way out. Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the
Still talking about salt upon wounds as if I should know who that is. Thank the Saros tribe for filling me in. How is there a fresh apple in here when this cave is completely overrun by mole rats? And you have to think it's just been sitting there for forever. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh. Well, that's odd. It's like a cave-in. So that's it for this cave. Okay, well, we'll call that good. Not much going on, but I did take out the mole rats. They could potentially bother people. Watch I go talk to someone like, oh, all the mole rats I was keeping for pets are in, whatever it is, Sweet Flower Cave. I hope they're okay. Whoops. Ooh, I like the sound effect of walking across the bridge. Probably no reason to even come over here. Yeah, it's just kind of a dead end. That's okay. We looked around. We came, we saw, we conquered. Man, I have to vent for a second here. I had a guy buy a magic card from me a couple days ago. And since the incident a couple weeks ago where a guy bought a really expensive card from me and then claimed it had a scratch on it, and it turned out it wasn't a scratch, it was just a printing flaw. I've been paying more attention to the cards I have in my collection. So anyway, this guy bought this card. It's like a $12 card, nothing crazy. And I pulled the card out and looked at it, and sure enough, it had another one of those printing lines, like a printing flaw. And so I sent him a message about it. Like, hey, just so you know, this has a printing flaw. Oh, there's Daniel right there. This has a printing flaw. If you don't want the card because of that, what's going on? Is it bedtime? Everybody just got up all of a sudden. It's weird. But, said if you don't want the card anymore, just let me know and I'll just refund you automatically. Otherwise, if you still want it, I'll ship it off.
There can't really
That was like 2 days ago. Haven't heard from this guy. I don't know who spends money on stuff and then just doesn't give a shit to, you know, respond to messages or even care about the thing that they bought. So I told him if he doesn't respond to me by tonight at midnight, which is less than 3 hours away, I'm just going to refund him. And because I'm not taking a risk of sending him a card that he might be unhappy with. I don't know. The reason I'm venting is because... here, let's do a hard save and take a sip. The reason I'm venting is because it just feels like a lot of times in my life right now, people expect me to respond to them in a reasonably quick manner, depending on if I'm not working or if I am working. I try to respond as soon as I see the message. But I seem to not be getting that in return. And that's at all levels. I'm not saying it's like my friends. I'm not saying it's just like random people. It seems to be a little bit everywhere. It's getting kind of annoying, to be honest. Doubly so annoying with this job I've been working on getting. Seems to be a lot of people that work there that don't care to give me the time of day if I try and contact them, and it's starting to sour me on it, to be honest. But yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms. Anyway, let's talk to Daniel here.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Yeah, I figured that. What do you do here, Daniel?
I used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
You said you used to help the Sorrows with problems. What do you do now?
I'm trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The Whitelegs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the Whitelegs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already happened. I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows.
Has this happened before? The Whitelegs attacking other tribes?
Yes. But not just Whitelegs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them. But they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole.
That's fair. The Whitelegs are here already, so what's your plan?
To remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the Whitelegs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there. We can find some safety.
The Grand Staircase. Are you kind of talking about the Grand Canyon? Because that's not to the east. They must be talking about like the Rocky Mountains, maybe. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Why are you so eager to evacuate Zion? You don't seem to be a pacifist.
There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any Whiteleg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
That's fair. You're right to leave, but I don't think you should kill any of the Whitelegs. That's an awful lot of responsibility to take on.
The New Canaanites interfered in their lives. We did that. And we've done it before, with others. Always with good intentions, but things go wrong. When that happens, we can't just abandon them. Let them die at the hands of New Canaan's enemies.
Joshua's come up with a reasonable alternative. Why not help them fight?
Joshua doesn't just want to fight the Whitelegs, he wants to annihilate them. The stakes are too high for their tribe. Hurting them won't dissuade them. If they can't join Caesar's legion, they'll die out in a generation. They've never learned how to survive. Food preservation, tanning, even basic hunting and cooking seem beyond them. They only survive by scavenging and raiding. But that can't last. They'll only stop if Joshua and the dead horses can kill their war chief and their entire war band. That's exactly what he intends to do.
Okay. What do you know of the Whitelegs?
They're hateful savages who live only to plunder and destroy. Their leader is a devil called Salt Upon Wounds. War is all he knows. Everything he has, everything that tribe has, was taken by force, raiding, and scavenging. It's said there's no man deadlier at close range. That power fist of his has smashed 100 skulls. Maybe that's true, but so what? It's a low form of leadership. A tribe that knows only war has no future. And so he'll lead them to Caesar.
Okay. What do you know about the father in the caves?
Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
You might want to have a chat with them. They think your lord and the father are the same.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes.
I need some medical assistance. Can you help?
I should be able to address most common problems. What's the matter?
I need medical supplies.
I can provide medical assistance. I can even use supplies that we have here. But I can't just sell what we have. I need to address problems as they arise. And most of those have to do with the Sorrows or dead horses.
That's fair. I'm trading pre-war goods and supplies from the Mojave Wasteland. You need those too, don't you?
I do. All right. I can provide you with supplies, but be frugal with them.
I'm not actually going to take any, man. Don't worry. Blood shield, that's cool. Yeah, he only sells one of each. That's interesting. Okay, Daniel.
Glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? Until then.
I'm just graying out all
Glad
the
to see you're
speech
still with
options.
us. How can I help you?
Joshua told me you needed a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White-Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White-Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
Okay. This is so funny. Come on, I got you everything you needed. Just give me the damned map. Anything to help, I'll do what I can, Daniel.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight.
Nice.
After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Cool. Oh, he gave me some mines here. Awesome. Daniel has given you some pre-war mining explosives and a special detonator for them. They aren't useful as weapons, but could be used to collapse certain caves if that proves necessary in your exploration.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
Cool. Typical, just when I get a useful minion. Are you sure you've been a useful companion so far?
Sorry. Joshua was pretty clear. Get you to Daniel, then come on home. You can take it up with him if you'd like.
Give my regards to Joshua then.
I will. Good gunning, Akis.
Follows Chalk has returned to the Dead Horses Camp. Oh, he's giving me a lot of stuff here for hanging out with him, I guess. You have lost Follows Chalk's well-stacked Karen's perk. Oh, here she is. Look at this lady.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Sounds good, let's go.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Waking Cloud has given you the Quiet as the Waters perk. While Waking Cloud is in your party, it is much easier to sneak by the White Legs. Their perception is decreased. Now that's somebody who's actually useful. Hell yeah, Waking Cloud, that's great. Do you have anything new to say, Daniel?
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Is there any other way I can help the Sorrows?
If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley, and you might even find some on White Legs you come across.
Okay, you mentioned you need healing powder. I have some if you're still interested.
Ah, that's great news. We can use anything you can offer.
Take 5 of my healing powders.
That's very generous of you. 5 doses will help a great deal.
So that just gains karma. Okay,
Until then.
awesome. I'm going to do a quick hard save. There we go. And then let's see if Waking Cloud has anything new to say.
Katubiyu.
Oh yeah, here we go. Do you have any family, Waking Cloud?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
Safe? Where are they?
When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I could talk to him. Maybe he'll open up more to me.
Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it.
Cool. That's all I wanted to know
And
for
I will
now.
look forward to our next speaking.
Okay. Well, we can do this really quick. A family affair. What do we got? Speak to Whitebird the Shaman. Okay, I know what that is. Yeah, okay. Alright, a lot of quests here. Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
She said one of her births was difficult and you helped her through it.
Oh, well, that's true. Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her 3rd child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it. What do you want to know exactly?
Did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with new Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a White Leg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
It's her husband. Don't you think she has a right to know?
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
You're the new Canaanite who's supposed to help lead these people, not hide things from them.
I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next new Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you.
I mean, the problem is she's already thinking about her family.
Until then.
So she's constantly bothered about it. She could get bothered about this, but if I don't tell her, she's going to continue to be bothered about her family.
Katubiu.
About your husband. I'm afraid he was killed by Whitelegs during the evacuation.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid so. Daniel kept it from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
You're right. Now what are you going to do about it? He was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It wasn't an easy choice for him.
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Hell yeah. Daniel, you're in a lot of trouble. She's gonna grab her big Yaoguai claw and jam it where the sun don't shine. Alright. Do a hard save now. Oh boy. Sip for the hard save. Now I have a bunch of random quests here. Bighorn Bluff, and then the bridge, and then Pine Creek. I'm gonna click this for now. This is like a rite of passage, killing a Yaoguai. I was gonna say, what are you guys doing? Now, interestingly enough, I have some charges. What is the Burned Man doing? That's him standing there. What's he gonna say? I snuck up and spied. Oh god, is he coming for me? He is. Well, maybe he's not. Let's head back into Sweet Flower Cave here. I want to see if this is one of the caves that I can use the detonator with and see if I can blow past the rubble. Maybe it's not. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to double check, that's all. It could also be I'm a moron and I have to just physically set it myself instead of having a little pop-up thing happen. I'm gonna drop down because I don't want to talk to him yet because I have a feeling that's going to get another quest started, maybe. What's this? Oh, just a waterfall. Okay. If we go to the world map here, we've got Stone Bones Cave, Glass Chime Cave, Half Mouse Cave, Crossroad Cavern, and then Whitebird has a cave of his own.
Plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
That's horrifying. Why would you tell me that? That's gotta be Whitebird's cave up there. This is interesting. What's down here? Oh. Bunch of crap I don't need. Alright. Cool, cool. Yeah, you're a Sorrows dude for sure because you have a big old claw on your hand. Big old Yao Guai claw. I'm gonna pick all your Xander root. How about they just point? Go over there. Campfire sack. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want to, well, that's weird. A big rock. Half Mouse Cave. Let's go into Half Mouse Cave. Oh, there's light in here. Does that mean there's people? Oh, okay, that does help. Yeah, beds. Okay, that's really cool. So this is a livable cave. No enemies, hopefully. Yeah, very nice. Sorrows Tribal. Oop. Bighorner meat. Turpentine. Why is that in there? Brain fungus. Yeah, this cave's hella cool. I'm not going to take any of that. I'm going to take any stuff that's actually useful, though. All their healing powder, and then I'll give it to Daniel. Where the hell are we now? Oh, we're just higher up, maybe? So funny that anything that's out in the open like this, I can't take. It would be frowned upon.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
Okay, it's kind of a cool little area. So there's not much to Half Mouse Cave, but I do like it. It seems like a cool place to hang out. If you're a member of the Sorrows. Like, if I lived with this tribe in real life, I would probably just spend forever there. What are you doing up here, Daniel?
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Just wanted to know why you're up
Until
here.
then.
Are you stalking us? Following us? Okay. Well, there's Whitebird's cave. May as well talk to him. Oh. Clay pot. I can open that one. Can't open these. That's okay. Oop, another Xander root to steal. And another one. Whitebird's cave. Here we go. There's Whitebird. Actually, it's probably not Whitebird. It's probably the guy who guards Whitebird or something. Whoops. Meant to take both of those. Oh my god, it is Whitebird.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
What? I don't know what visions of truth means.
Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
I've already got the roots you need.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Retrieve the paw from Ghost of She.
Does ghost of she like quiet and grave?
Not yet. I had some questions first. Who or what is the Ghost of She?
Sad story. Not for your ears from my lips. Ask midwife. She speak to your ears.
Okay, why'd they call him... Why'd he call him an old man? That's not an old man. I mean, he talks like an old man, but he's absolutely... Good lord, look at all this crap he's got. Just sits here getting high all day. Yeah, he absolutely, looks like a young man, but talks like an old man. Oh boy. Well, let's go do this really quick, I guess. Waking Cloud, who's Ghost of She?
Got to be you.
Tell me about the Ghost of She.
That is a sad story. I do not like to tell it, but if you are asking, it must be at Whitebird's request. That I will honor. Long ago, a girl lived among this tribe. She was a curious child, and a clever one, and her mother had a devil's time watching over her. One day, the child slipped away from camp and went to play in the caves nearby. The girl did not know that a Yaogwai slept in that cave. The girl died. The tribe wept. For the girl had died before her naming day, and her ghost would remain restless and wandering upon the earth. Many hunters tried to kill the beast, but it eluded them or drove them off. The shaman said that since it had consumed the girl, the two were one. So we call the beast Ghost of She, for the child had no name to be called. That is the story of the Ghost of She. It is a sad story. It is our story.
Okay.
Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Alright, well, if we're gonna have to kill this Ghost of She, let's just, absolutely annihilate her with this machine. Use this machine to kill Ghost of She. Guess I'm gonna have to talk to Joshua Graham, since I'm going this way, and he's gonna be like, why are you stoned off your ass? And I'm gonna be like, hey man, leave me alone. Oh god, it's bright, isn't it?
When salt upon wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the white legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
Any kind. There's Joshua Graham. He's running from me now.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the white legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
This conversation just got pretty dark. What was that about Happy dashing the little ones?
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No. It demands correction.
Fair enough, I guess.
I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the Whitelegs. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
That's fair.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Welcome back. What do you know of Salt Upon Wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
I thought he had a big, punchy fist. Can I ask you some personal questions yet?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Are you in much pain? Is there anything I can do to help?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects.
Oh, wild.
It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable.
Damn.
It's not something...
Personal questions. Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually, I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
How did you end up as Caesar's legate?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm, the flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them, but I must try.
I think it's hilarious
God be with you.
that Caesar's real name is Edward. Kind of want to go back to him and be like, okay, Edward, what did you call me? I called you Edward, because that's what you
I
are.
am always a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
Well, hopefully you're happy to kick the crap out of a Yao Guai with me, because that's what we're going to do. It's hard to see, though. God. Got a ways to go here. Oh, there goes a big couple of geckos running off. Oh, they ran into the water. That's really strange. They're still running around. Oh. Oh. Where'd the other geckos go? That seems a bit overkill there, using this machine on a mole rat pup. But, you know, I don't care. Yeah, I think this is where we want to go. Maybe around the bend in the river? Oh. Nice. Giant green gecko is dead. Hell yeah, brother. Kind of want to go get their hides if they have any. Get as many green gecko hides as I can because I don't know when I'll be back here to get more. Okay, let's go kill the ghost of She. While being high as a kite. Guess we'll do a hard save just to make sure. Maybe this Yao Guai can kill us in one hit, I don't know. Take a sip. Yeah, I think for the rest of this installment we'll finish off this quest, and then we will finish exploring the Narrows. Then we'll call it an installment. That sounds good to me. Oh, God. Spore carrier. Yeah. Giant spore plant. Oh, not dead.
Things are getting worse. If I fall,
Nice.
please.
What are those? Spore plant pods. Oh, you just eat them. Yeah, I'll take those. Ghost Den. Where?
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stay. Think about it. Yes?
Might find what? I wish the subtitles had come up there. Well, there's a lot of dead people here. Really hard to see if there's anything on the ground, I'll tell you that much. Vault 22 jumpsuit. Beware, a vengeful spirit stalks these canyons. Wow. They must be talking about Ghost of She. I mean, probably. Don't know what else they'd be talking about at this point. Vault 22. Alright, well, let's see what this has to say. Oh. Forgot about this stuff. Daniel has mentioned that the Sorrows could use additional healing powder to supplement their existing supplies. The ingredients to make healing powder, Xander root and Brock flower, can be found throughout Zion. In addition, caches of healing powder may also be present at camps in the valley. Beware, a vengeful spirit stalks these canyons. If you're reading this message, then do yourself a favor and turn and run straight out of this canyon. For near 11 months, my people have been engaged in daily battle with an evil spirit of this place. Arriving February of last year with a party 118 strong, we were attacked by primitives and forced to defend ourselves, whereupon something began killing us in wide numbers. We have done our absolute best to find and kill this thing, thinking it was a man because it uses our firearms against us and traps of all kinds. But no man could defy our efforts as this thing has. It is more evil than any man could be. We have been reduced to just 34 of our number. We have lost 6 overseers before me. Some have perished from the sickness in their lungs we carried out of the vault, but that number is small next to the count of friends this thing has murdered. Now that I am finally made overseer, we are leaving straight away and will not return. If you have come to this seeming paradise seeking the fresh water, abundant game, and shelter you suppose you will find here, do not be deceived. You will find only death here. Leave at once and put miles between you and this place. May God have mercy on us all. J. Hendricks, Overseer, Vault 22 Expedition. Well, you really picked a bad place to camp, for starters, because, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, cool. Vault 22 Dwellers Guard Camp, Ghost Den. Okay, cool. Right, let's do another hard save. Yeah, they picked a really bad place to hold up camp, right by a bunch of plants, Yaoguai, spore people. I don't know. Right, Ghost of She. Giant Yaoguai. Try not to run into a tree, you moron. Are you hiding from me, or what are you doing? Good lord.
Business. I am glad it's over.
Me too, maybe? I mean, that was...
It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Are you flirting with me, Wakes... What's her name again? Waking Cloud? Now that your husband's dead, you need another man? Oh god, I can't see shit.
No choice.
God.
So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it.
Ah! Oh god, you're like a big fire bear. No! 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 Ow?
Deep business. I am glad you leave me no choice. I need healing powder.
I can't even see shit right now.
This is not the most pleasant place I've woken up.
No, it's not. Big fire bear. Sorry that looked like shit. I mean, I couldn't see anything. Man, Ghost of She's been busy, though. Look at all this. Well, she will never bother anyone ever again. Wink. God, just an army of bears. 'Cause that's what they are. They're just bears. She's just a fire Yao Guai. Good God. Well, let's head back. Am I crippled, by the way? I feel like I'm moving a little slow. No, I'm fine. Well, I suppose I probably should do a hard save just in case the game crashes. I don't want to fight the Ghost of She again. And I really want to get this terrible vision out of here. Trying to think, what time is it in Michigan right now? It's got to be midnight in Michigan. The reason I'm saying that is because the guy who just is not responding to me regarding the card he purchased is located in Michigan. So I kind of want to just, once I get done with my installment here, just do the refund and call it good. For some reason... Yeah, see, something's buggy. I'm moving way quicker now that I'm in the water. I just realized somehow I got knocked into a sneaking position. That's why I was moving so slowly. That's better. All I had to do was look back at... You're going to be in a lot of trouble here. Datura Antivenom. Yeah, I was warned that there were going to be more white legs around here now. And there are. There's one already. They won't go into the Narrows, though, so that's good. Yeah, I thought I got out of my sneaking position when I fought Ghost of She. I do seem to recall when playing other Fallout games, though, sometimes when enemies would hit you, they'd knock you into a sneaking position. Like against your will, whether you wanted it or not. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what happened there. I don't know where Waking Cloud went. That's really strange. Maybe she'll show up when I get inside of White Bird's cave. That's really weird. I don't know what happened to her. There she is. Cool. Don't you go to sleep, White Bird. Get up, old man. But you look like a young man. Get up, old young man.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth
Thank God.
are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curio trader. Either way, says much about you.
Or sell to curio trader. Okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. So I have She's Embrace. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Damage 27. Yeah. It doesn't do much damage because... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Because I don't, you know, have any kind of melee skill, hardly. But that's okay. We did the quest, that's all that matters. Okay, the next quest we're going to do is going to be... What one makes the most sense? So River Monsters is, whoa, way down there. Let's not do that. Treacherous Road. Good lord, that's way down there too. I mean, not that anything is far away, right? Advanced Scouts? I mean, good god. Maybe River Monsters is the quickest. Let's see here. Yeah, it probably is. We'll do River Monsters first. I do want to go talk to Daniel because... what's his face mentioned? Oh, you should talk to Daniel about not fleeing. Really, Daniel? So you're just... Let's see if he happens to be in here now. He might be back at the entrance. I don't really know where he stays. No, this is just a place for the tribals, it looks like. Alright. Alright. Well, let's explore a couple more caves here. I think you just got 3. Crossroad Cavern, Glass Chime Cave, and Stone Bones Cave. Crossroad Cavern is right up here. So that'll be an easy one to do. Whoa. This does not look like an inhabited cave. I'm gonna go this way first. I always like to go left to right. Coyote Den mother, good. Time to kill the babies. Nice. It feels bad to be excited about killing babies, but you know what? They're problematic. They would have attacked me. Oh man, I took that one's head off. It's dark. Interesting. So somebody was here. There's a log to sit on. Yeah, this was definitely a used cave at one point.
But perhaps you might find peace if you stay. Think about it. Yes?
Perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Okay, so that's what you're saying. Peace. I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't, but... Okay, interesting. So Crossroads Cave actually is what gets me to some other places I may want to be. Oh, more Xander root. Gotta love that. Dead Horse Tribal. Huh. Maybe they're good geckos. I don't know. They don't seem to give two shits about me. Maybe not all geckos are bad. I really don't know what's going on here. Are those your pets? I don't really know. Okay, here's a cave. Stone Bones Cave.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
What in the heck happened here? A lot of dead people. More traps. What would that have triggered if I'd gone through there? Is there a shotgun or a grenade cluster? I don't know. Maybe those spikes fall from the ceiling? I don't know. Plasma mine.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
Wow. Somebody was here. Cool. Not that I really need any of this shit, but there's a reloading bench. Broken laser rifle. Wonder if that's maybe part of a quest. Ah, please retrieve my Oop, I didn't mean to take the knife. Please retrieve my broken laser rifle. Desert Ranger combat helmet and combat armor. That's cool, but that's really heavy. That's really cool. God, I bet you that looks really sweet. Do I really want to wear this shit, though? God, I look pretty cool. I'll go with it for now. Terminal, Zion National Park Network, year 2096. February 11th, fuckers killed all the men. I think they would have taken the women alive, but Maria and Selena opened fire and some of the others went for their guns. They shot them down and some of the kids with them. If I could have warned them. February 12th, Elena and Carmen and 5 children still alive being kept in a pen. There are more than 100 of these assholes in blue suits. Every suit says 22 on the back. Why? Armed to the teeth with submachine guns, pistols. Estimate 60% male. Everyone seems to follow the dark-haired guy, but can't get close enough to tell. Assholes are disciplined. Patrols, sentries, they mean business. Shall I go in at night and get the women and children out? Where to next? But I have to get them out. Have to. February 13th. Recon during night, well-organized. Sentries along most approaches, but stream not covered. Are they sick? Lots of coughing fits. Tuberculosis? Women and children still in pen will try to infiltrate by stream tomorrow night. February 14th, they ate them. February 19th, ambush along Riverside Trail. 6 males killed. Heard their coughing a mile away. Used their grenades to booby-trap bodies. Kept half. Secured 6 SMGs, 500 rounds of 10mm, and 6 frags. February 20th, ambush along Riverside Trail. 2 males died checking bodies. Killed 2 more with rifle. Shot 1 through calf and let asshole crawl off to spread message. Coughed like I'd shot him through lungs. February 23rd, ambush half-mile east of Coal Pits Wash. 8 males killed. This is the guy that is killing everybody who is doing the encampment. February 28th, ambush in the Narrows. 6 males killed. Took a 10mm through thigh, steel jacket, missed femoral. Lucky. Used tourniquet to make sure no blood spattered on rocks back to cave. Have set traps all along entrance passage, but if they find me, it will be a matter of time. Still 24 confirmed kills in 10 days, equals at least a third of their combat force. Not bad for an old man. March 2nd, lucky, 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 lucky. Patrol was small, 3 men. Screaming woke me. Point man caught under deadfall. Panic fire ricocheted into the cave, almost hit me. Crawled forward and killed them all with SMGs. Nearly used frags. Stupid. Finger in pin when remembered ricochets. Leaving at once. No other patrols in area, but they'll be searching Narrows for these 3. Taking as much food as I can drag with me and heading to cave south. That's really cool. So this is the guy that is killing this, where is it? This Vault 22 Dwellers Guard Camp. We thought it was a human, but no human would do this. So he's the one who set all these traps. Apparently this one I can't disarm. Just not allowed to. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Ah! You might not be able to follow me. But that is okay. We go back in because I want to take this other path.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Lakes to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
Probably Salt Upon Wounds. I bet you he could do that. Seems like a real asshole. There's finally something, a rigged shotgun. What was he trying to do here? Like purify water, maybe? Bunch of books. Huh, maybe he used this as kind of like a, I don't know, a bathhouse maybe? Something like that. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was an interesting cave to explore. Yeah, see, at first when I read that message at the abandoned Vault 22 camp, I was under the assumption that they were talking about Ghost of She. But apparently that was not the case. Okay, I need to try and get to this one final cave, which is over there. There it is. Glass Chime Cave. Oh, this is well lit, so this is definitely people living here and all that. Oop, I didn't want a barrel cactus fruit. Damn it. I'm actually going to put all the banana yucca fruits away too at this point. I don't want bleak venoms. Is there anything I don't want here? Don't want a fresh apple. Fixing things. Never gets old saying that. Don't care about pinion nuts. I don't want pre-war steaks. Forgot why I even have those. Spore plant pods, I think those could be useful. I'm going to hold those, even though they're a little heavy. I think those could be useful. Okay, we'll call that good. I did forget to do this. Oh no, I didn't. Just get rid of that. MF Breeder Recharger Pistol. I don't know what that is. I don't want a war club. I don't want a war club. I got that from Follows Chalk as a way of saying thank you or a parting gift or something, but I don't care. Honey mesquite pod. Okay, who is in this cave? Because it is somewhat well lit. Oh! A White Legs tribal. This is not okay. Also, you're kind of tough. Whoa. That finished him. How in God's name, Mantis Gauntlet? That's kind of funny.
I'll fight you if I must.
Okay, he's done, which is good because he almost killed me. Nice. Good lord, they were tough.
To travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
How did they even get here? Take the rat away, that's good. What do they have? Oh, there's the anti-material rifles. That's right. It's not how you spell material. Riot shotgun. Good lord. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Damn. Is this it? You just had your little tent back here and that's it. Well, I guess if I wanted good weapons, there you go. I wonder if I take this, can I? Oh, you bet. Alright. Well, cool. Well, don't know what they were doing here, but that would have been very dangerous had I not taken them out. Good lord. Alright, well, let's go ahead and find Daniel. One last time. It's Crossroads Cave, right? Yeah. And there were two ways I could have gone in the Crossroads Cave. So let's go the other way. Which I think was to... I could have swore there was another way. Was it back here? Might have been. Yeah, it was through here.
I'll fight you if I must.
Oh boy. This machine.
I will not leave my children orphans.
Ho 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 ho. I will not leave my children orphans. Another batch of these idiots. I just walked right by them. That's crazy. Auto submachine gun. Yeah, they got some interesting weapons. What's this? That's just a bunch of wine. Radaway. A lot of lunch boxes. They always drink the freaking Nuka-Cola. You notice that?
You would like them, I think.
Empty soda bottles. Always empty soda bottles. Alright. Well, took them out. That's a good feeling, too. God, so many white legs in this area. Oh, not anymore. Not with me around. Okay, let's go find Daniel. For real now. Looks like it's daytime, so that's good. There's Daniel. Hey, bud.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
That's not letting
Until
me
then.
convince Daniel of staying and fighting yet. Maybe I have to do these quests for him first. Okay, well, we'll walk back to the entrance to this area and call it an installment. And then, yeah, as I mentioned last time out, we'll be back on a normal schedule, so I'll definitely be doing recordings every Wednesday and Thursday, but I will also try to do recordings on Tuesday nights as well. But that may not always be possible. And it could also be the case of I'm able to do recordings like Tuesday and Wednesday and not Thursday, or Tuesday and Thursday but not Wednesday. So I'll try and get at least 2 recordings, if not 3, every week from here on out until I have my next vacation in July. So yeah, I can drink to that. Hopefully you can too. One last hard save here. Almost done with my Starry. So glad I bought it. It's really hitting the spot. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate your support. Hopefully you enjoyed the exploring of the Narrows, but we'll get back out exploring the rest of the map next time out. And yeah, until that time, take care of yourselves, and bye for now, everyone.